You are now watching the new episode of iMallyTV. Girl, let's not delay because the streets have been talking. Let's get into this.
I'm a LitKidBeatz.
So, Nicki Minaj has been absolutely talking, and she just literally has shaken the whole of Twitter for the whole entire week. Like, I genuinely was not expecting this tweet to get the reaction that it did. But then on the other hand, like, I don't know why I was surprised that it did. So anyway, Nicki Minaj jumped on Twitter, I think after the VMAs, and just shook the whole timeline like no other. So my girl comes on Twitter, here, she goes, "My cousin in Trinidad won't get the vaccine because his friend got it and became impotent. His testicles became swollen. His friend was weeks away from getting married. Now the girl called off the wedding. So just pray on it and make sure you're comfortable with your decision and not being bullied." Okay, so first of all, it was your cousin's friend, yeah? So why is your cousin talking people's business? Second of all, so he got the vaccine and his balls got swollen. So this is the first person out of how many men that have had the vaccine that the balls have got swollen? Third of all, like, okay, so you're in Trinidad and Tobago, in the Caribbean, yeah? Okay, cool. So I don't want to diss my background and all, but you know, Caribbean men are trash, innit? So he was meant to get married a couple of weeks ago. His balls got swollen and now the girl's called at the wedding. Love, it ain't got nothing to do with the vaccine, hun. That ain't got nothing to do with the vaccine, hun. My man's been dashing out his body head to Tom, Dick and Harry. Now, obviously this has caused a political stir, and I don't know about you guys, but for me, I personally feel like COVID is not a political statement. Like, it's political. You cannot go into a staff room or a communal area and bring up COVID and think that everybody is going to come to a unison of one said agreement. Like, it's not going to happen. There's going to be people that agree that COVID is actually real. There's going to be people that don't agree that COVID is actually real. You know, you're going to have people that have had the vaccine, and you're going to have people that are saying, well, I don't know why you got the vaccine because I don't think the vaccine is going to do anything. And you know, it's a political statement. So for me, I personally believe that Nicki Minaj should not have said this on her Twitter. I feel like she could have said, I've heard lots of stories about the vaccine. So I believe that if you guys do your own research and decide if you want to get the vaccine or not, but don't feel pressured or don't feel bullied, I just feel like she should have missed out how my man became impotent and all that kind of jazz. Furthermore, throughout the whole of the week, this tweet literally blew up. Like, I was just on my way, minding my business, and then, you know, the streets always be talking. So I'm minding my business, and then tutus, I'm hearing that Boris Johnson came out and said, you know, I'm not really familiar with Nicki Minaj. Hold on. Wait, pause, hold on. You said you're not really familiar with Nicki Minaj? I know that's a motherfucking lie. And he was like, I'm not familiar with Nicki Minaj, but I'm familiar with Nicki so-and-so, the person that helped made and create the vaccine, and da-da-da-da, blah, blah, blah. Really, like, Nicki Minaj got everybody shook. And I think the reason why is, like I just said, COVID is political. I don't believe she should have said it. I don't believe she should have said it. And if she was going to say it, I believe that she should have worded it a lot differently. COVID is political. And I feel the reason why people in government, people in parliament, people in the White House, I feel like the reason why government officials are speaking up about it is because Nicki Minaj didn't use her platform to spread it wisely. Let's be honest, we're in a pandemic and we just want to get out of the pandemic. And Nicki Minaj used her platform to stop people from getting the vaccine when we're trying to get people to get the vaccine so we can come out of the pandemic. So I can see the reason why people jump down their throat, but at the same time, a lot of people are entitled to their own opinion. I mean, me personally, if I'm being honest, I just believe that she shouldn't have said it. And if she was going to say it, I believe that she should have said it a lot differently than talking about how my man's now become impotent and his balls got big. Like, say the details, hon. So, obviously the VMAs were on Monday, and you know, everyone's going to be talking about it. I mean, I don't really care about who won the awards. Like, for me, award ceremonies are really dying out now. I don't know whether it's because of my age or whether it's because the artists that are coming up or because we're coming into the new age. Like, I just feel like award ceremonies aren't as awardy as they used to be, and they're not as exciting as they used to be. Like, listen, I used to make sure my evenings were free so I could watch these award ceremonies. And like, people were giving performances, people were getting awards, and we were genuinely invested in these artists' careers, and we wanted them to win awards. I feel like now it's just literally like, well, if you win, you win. If you don't win, then you don't win. Anyway, so the VMAs were earlier on this week, and I just want to lightly say, I'm not going to go into much detail, but I'm just going to lightly say that the performances were very lackluster for me. What really shook me about the VMAs is the fact that Chloe was originally slated to perform at the VMAs. She had a slot. Her slot was secure, and her performance for me was very lackluster. I mean, she delivered. She performed. She. I'm not saying that her performance wasn't giving, because it was giving. Maybe because I'm not really feeling the song, I wasn't really feeling the performance, and I don't know. I feel like it was just too much for a song that's not giving that kind of energy. And then for me, Normani's performance was okay. It was the better performance of the night. However, I feel like she did too much as well. I feel like she just wanted to put on a show, but she put on too much of a show. Like, I feel like she should have just kept it really basic, basically. So, yeah, like, the VMAs, for me, it came and it went. Like, are we going to be talking about this performance in a couple of years' time? I think not. And that, for me, is the problem with award ceremonies. They're not historical. They're not iconic. They're not legendary. We need award ceremonies to be legendary again. We need the performances to be legendary again. They need to be iconic. They need to have, for the next generation, they need to be looking up to these new girls and be like, I need to be just like them. And it's not giving that at the moment. Sorry. So, you know, if you watched my video last week, you know how people were a little bit all up in their feelings about me being a batty man. And now the streets, literally the streets are threatened because the batty man is about to outsell the toxic straight man. Now, am I getting into this? I'm going to have to mince my words, because if you watch my last video, you know, I do like a little bit of drill, you know, like, I may be a batty man, but it's not all everyday Lady Gaga around here, you know, like, sometimes it's Diggity and Tion Wayne, and unfortunately, I'm gonna have to talk about Tion Wayne. So, Tion Wayne's album has dropped the same time as Lil Nas X's, and he tweeted about how Lil Nas X is dropping the same day as his. He's like, nah, we can't let the devil win. Like, hold on a second. Hold up a second. So, why is Lil Nas X the devil? Like, I need Tion Wayne to explain, like, why is he the devil? Is he the devil because he's gay? Or is he the devil because he had a devil in his music video? But really and truly, you're calling him the devil because he's gay in it. Like, that's what you're trying to say. You're trying to say that you can't let the batty man outsell you because he's a batty man. Let's be honest, innit? Let's be honest. Like, that's what Tion Wayne was basically trying to say. Because that's what these role men do anyway. Like, that's literally what you were trying to say. And for me, like, I mean, I don't even know why Tion Wayne's even threatened. Like, you both have different audiences, like completely different audiences. And me as a batty man, to be honest, I probably won't even enjoy Lil Nas X's album, but I probably wouldn't enjoy Tion Wayne's album, because that's just me. Like, with me and Lil Nas' music, we just don't connect. But you know, I'm gonna get down to some Tion Wayne. You know, I'm gonna get down to some Tion Wayne. But anyway, let me get to what I'm trying to say. What I'm trying to say is, I'm gonna need people, and I'm especially need black people to not be caught. Why is it that when in black culture, like why is it that when someone is black and they're gay that you associate them with the devil? Like, what's that all about? Because I can tell you a little couple of things about you straight people that deal with the devil and how you're demonic and how you're toxic and how you're just not right. Like, Miss Spirit just don't take. But here, just because I'm a batty man, I'm automatically the devil. This mentality needs to change. And also tell me, like, you're in your own niche. You've got your own niche. You've got your own fan base. Lil Nas X has his own fan base. It's a lot broader than yours. So either way, he just might outsell you. So you just need to stay in your lane and let Lil Nas stay in his. Like, I'm sorry, but the gay is going to win this one. However, this gay is going to be streaming your album. And you just might get a little bit more streams from me. But you see this homophobic behavior, I'm not about in it. So if you're going to continue with this homophobic behavior, then I'm sorry, but you just might not be getting any more streams from me. Over on the music side, this week there's a lot of albums that have just been released. So like I just talked about, we got Lil Nas X, Tion Wayne, and then we got Sevyn's new album as well. Now, for me, I haven't had time to listen to Lil Nas X's. I've listened to a few tracks, the Doja Cat track to be specific. I listened to a few tracks, and you know, like his singles, I just wasn't connecting. And his album probably will be the last on my list to listen to. And I'm not saying that I'm not going to listen to Lil Nas X because I don't like him as a person. I really do appreciate everything that he's doing for black gay boys, because he is more targeted to the new generation of gays that are coming up. And I really do appreciate everything that he's doing for the community, and especially for the younger generation. I really do. However, his music is just not connecting with me. We need to stop forcing an agenda on people and stop forcing people onto people, because just because he's black and because he's gay does not mean that I automatically need to like Lil Nas X. There is black gay boys out there that really don't like me, and that's fine. That is absolutely fine. So just because Lil Nas X is black and he's gay does not mean that I need to like his music. I like him as a person, and I like what he's doing for the community, and I respect everything that he is doing. However, his music just isn't connecting with me. So therefore, his album is going to be the last on my list to listen to in full. I haven't listened to Tion Wayne's album yet. However, I will be listening to that because I do like drill music and I do like UK rap music. And I listened to Sevyn's album as well, and Sevyn's album was a good listen. If there's an album that you guys should listen to this weekend, I would definitely consider you guys listening to Sevyn's album. I've added a few tracks that I consider my favorites onto my playlist on Spotify. Search iMallyUK on Spotify, and also search iMallyUK on YouTube for the playlist as well, because the tracks will be added onto that as well. The link will be somewhere. It's either going to be up here or it's going to be down here somewhere, girl. Yeah, just go check it out. But yeah, the albums that you guys should listen to this week are Sevyn's, and I don't know what it's called, Sevyn's album, and Lil Nas X album, and also Tion Wayne's. And you guys can let me know. Let me know in the comments. Hit me up on Instagram. Hit me up on Twitter. And let me know what you think of the album. So this week, I want to be a little bit messy. This week, I came across a tweet, and the tweet said that, you know, when you get that older dick, it's no other. And I just want to share my experience of when I was fucking with an older dude. So I was fucking with somebody's baby daddy, innit? And you know, the fantasy and you know the thrill of it all, you know, it really fueled me. Listen, he was on Grindr, no picture, no nothing. I actually met him without a picture. I was feeling brave that day, and you know what? I don't actually regret it. You know, like I really don't regret it. Like he genuinely was a nice person. He was grown. He had his own place. He had his own car. He had kids, but he lived alone. And, you know, we would fuck every now and again. And, you know, yeah, he was trash. He genuinely was trash. And one thing that I must say to you, if you're going to be fucking a baby father in it, especially if you're gay, if you're going to be fucking a baby daddy in it and he's down low, like he's not out in it, you need to be prepared for what's going to come, because even though he was a nice person, like I couldn't call him whenever I was feeling low. Like I couldn't message him and tell him how my day was. So tell you why? Because he really don't business. He's got a family, he's got a second life, so he really don't business. Unless he hits me up and asks me how I'm doing, that's when I'm going to tell him in it. But I can't pop him up, and that's something that I came to terms with, and I was okay with it at the time. Anyway, we were doing our thing. We were doing our thing. For me, like, I was dickmatized. Listen, let me tell you, I was dickmatized. Because, so he would just hit it in all the right spots. And it even came to a point where I was like, I was so close to saying, I want you to take off the condom. Because you see me, when I was sleeping around, I'm in a relationship now, but when I was sleeping around, I will always use condoms, because I don't know these people and I don't know who they're sleeping with. So I was like, If you're gonna be putting your thing in me, you need to be putting on a condom, because I'm not. I ain't going out like that, hun. So anyway, so we were always fuck protected, and then there was just one moment in me where I was just like, you know what, like, I really want you to take the condom off. Like, I want to feel all of you inside of me, girl. You know, if you're out there, if you're single and you're ready to mingle and you're looking for fun, I would definitely recommend you going out there and trying some older dick, some baby daddy dick, to be specific, you know, because you know you have the hood dick and then you have the baby daddy dick. But you see, when you have the hood dick and the baby daddy dick together, it's sweeter, you see. Listen, let me tell you. If you have not been dickmatized before, go get yourself some baby daddy dick, and let me tell you, you're gonna be dickmatized again. And this is the reason why they're called baby daddy dick, because they know how to put it down. And this is the reason why they have so much picnic out road, because they know how to fling it down. That's the reason why they're called the baby daddy dick. So if you out there and you single and you're ready to mingle and you're ready to have some fun, from me to you, go get yourself some baby daddy dick. I know that's right. Well, this has been fun. Thank you for watching. If you have watched, thank you for watching. I love you for watching. Don't forget to follow me on Spotify. Search iMallyUK and go look at my summer playlist. This is the last week for the summer playlist. Also, follow me on Instagram. Search iMallyUK. Follow me on Twitter, iMallyUK. Subscribe on YouTube, comment and like and share. The streets are always talking, so you know you're going to find me here next week Friday talking about the same shit. So yeah, I love you for watching. Thank you for watching. See you next week.